Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Cataclysm. Since we last left off, I haven't actually done anything because all the resources were collected during the mission. So if you give me a couple of seconds to finish the healing on my command ship, then we'll start the next mission.
Worker ready. Leave this to the pros.
There you go, it's all done. You only had minor damage. Now you'll notice a slight difference when I click the hyperspace button this time.
All ships return for docking and prepare for hyperspace.
From now on we'll have a new menu, where you have the option to emerge into hyperspace, which will leave any ships not already docked behind, and you have the quick docking, which will automatically dock all the ships, but you can't use it if there aren't any ships left on the map. So with that, let's start the next mission.
Sumtar Research Team, log report, Mark 1.2. My team is aboard the Kun Lan and are preparing for an in-depth analysis of the alien device, which was found derelict in Sector 112. We have set up our analysis equipment in the hangar bay and are attempting a full-surface scan before opening the device, which appears to be some sort of beacon or transmitter. The data transmission is in the form of a short, repeating tone, threaded with a strange data stream. Decoding it will take considerable time and processor power. In the meantime, we continue with our surface studies. Samples taken from the beacon's hull indicate an age of roughly 1 million Higaran years. Part of the beacon appears to have had some sort of organic layering at some point, but this has not been confirmed. Analysis continues.
Research module, this is the bridge. We've got power fluctuations in your area and the hangar bay. Are you running any tests?
Not that I know of, Bridge. Let me check.
What was that? What's going on down there? Fluctuations spreading to lower engine module.
Don't know. Give me a second. We were examining surface material from the
What is
alien
going
probe
on?
and...
Now we've got biohazard warnings going off across the lower decks. What have you done?
Something is loose. It's killing us. You've got to save the rest of the ship. Jettison the lower decks.
Carrick, forgive us. Bridge to all stations. Emergency jettison protocols engaged.
Cut us loose!
And that's why you don't take things that don't belong to you, especially if you don't know what they are and what they do.
The emergency jettison has left us crippled. We must gather resources quickly and rebuild our hangar module.
And with that, let's do what I usually do.
I copy, Command.
You got them.
Escorts assigned.
Worker
You
ready.
have it.
Harvesting.
Now normally I'd leave most of the resources till the end of the mission, but unfortunately I already know what's coming, so I already know they're not going to get to the end of the mission. Because of this, I'm going to collect all the resources now. Of course I'll do it off camera so you don't have to wait. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. And welcome back. Now let's actually get on with the mission. First I'll need one of these.
Construction underway.
Something I noticed. Did you notice in the video the Cataclysm was here, but now it's over there? I'm not entirely sure why, but never mind. Alright, and since I don't need the workers anymore...
We need to know what happened to the lower decks. The Kleesan is going to perform some close-range scans, but with all the radar activity, they'll need a large escort force of acolytes.
Thank you for that. Now, if I click on here, close, then press D for
Good
dock.
timing. There's a rattle in the
They'll
manifold.
go in there, but they won't come back out again. Says them being shot at. Now, I need 10 acolytes for the next bit, but since SCVs, which I already have, 2 acolytes joined together, I might as well just use 5 of them instead.
Roger, Command.
Set them to guard that.
Escorts assigned.
Now, let's speed it up. Because there is a way to save these 5 ships. Oh, I forgot to mention. They're going to be destroyed. But anyway, if I press M, then move my mouse over here, when the next cutscene comes, then if I press the button here just before it arrives, then I can save the ships. Unfortunately, what's going to kill them over here will then chase them back. So you have to be extremely quick with the end of the mission, or else it chases you and you end up dying. So it's up to you. Personally, I tend to try and save the ships, but since it's an LP, I won't bother. Almost there.
Holding position.
This is the Cataclysm. We are closing in to scan and download the module's data recorders. Sensors are picking up some sort of life sign. Some of the crew may still be alive. Wait, the module's gone active. I'm getting an energy spike. Hit my sensor. Particle beam. Losing system control. Logic system being subverted. Stay clear, someone! Stay clear!
Warning! We've lost all contact with the Cleason and her escorts. Life signs are low or non-existent on our ships, but they're still incoming on attack vectors with weapons hot.
Whatever happened to the research module must have spread to the other ships. We have no choice but to deal with them as hostiles. Get a research team studying the tapes and stay away from the research module at all costs.
There you go, you had your first encounter with the beast, or that's what they call it. Now, I need to research this.
Research underway.
I'm not in quite as much of a hurry because I didn't bother saving the ships, but I still need it for the next part of the mission. So let's speed up time. Not much to do in the meantime. I'd advise
Roger, Command.
keeping
Ready.
these
Setting assigned Group 1.
Going to high
Report
alert
of hostiles
now.
by Group 1.
as close to the command ship as possible, because I'm going to have to emergency hyperspace out soon.
Escorts assigned.
So,
Command ship is
Target
under
acquired.
watch
attack.
out too far away.
Research completed.
Our ships were taken over by some sort of biomechanical virus, carried on that beam the research module fired. We can run a charge through the hulls of our ships to reduce the rate of infection.
Moving to attack. Target locked in.
Just quickly destroy
Target
these
locked
ships.
in.
We have hyperspace signatures. Looks like the Tyrannic Raiders have tracked us down. And they have an Imperial heavy cruiser with them.
The Cleasan is our property now. Be gone or be destroyed.
You don't understand. The Cleasan and our module have been subverted by something and it is spreading. Do not approach them. Repeat, do not approach them.
A transparent ploy, even for a ship full of miners. We thought you Hagarans were smarter than this. Now depart before we claim you as well.
Right, all I need
Report
to
of
do
hostiles
now
by Group
is
1.
survive. So I might as well dock my
Going
ships.
into docking pattern.
Might sit.
Command ship is
First
under
and
attack.
the capital ship will defend themselves for the most part. Actually, might as well build a few ships while I'm at it. Let's see, ACVs. Until I have something better than a ramming frigate, I'll build nothing
Beginning
but
construction. Command ship is under attack.
Just have to wait for the ships that spawn up there to get down to there. So, let's see how long it takes. They're a lot slower than I remember them being.
Command ship is under attack.
There you go.
A research module. That'll make up for having to chase these Agarans halfway across the sector. All acquisition teams prepare for boarding.
Things much worse. All infected vessels are closing on us. We can't survive an enemy we don't understand. We must escape into hyperspace. Hyperspace module charged. Now go.
Right, I can now hyperspace, but if I do so, it'll start the next mission, so I'm going to end the video here. Have a nice day.